everybody, I'm Sid, and I do not usually do videos like this one. I never have before. I don't know if I ever will again, but as you can see, I've got my handy dandy whiteboard here to explain this graph. I did this morning after I got out of the shower. So if you're new here, I am a psychic medium, and this was an intuitive message I got about cryptocurrency, which I know hardly anything about. I know it's electronic money, and I know the names of some altcoins. That's about it. So this is by no means financial advice whatsoever. Don't even recommend that you take this literally. There's no time scale written on here. There's no numbers written on here. No amounts of money. I'm gonna go line by line and explain in order of how I drew this and how I received this message. To kind of explain this for you guys in case you're interested, because this would not get out of my mind until I wrote it down. I was in the shower, I received this information bit by bit, no pun intended, and then I got out of the shower with my hair all wrapped up still, wrote it down, insert clip now. And now I'm here presenting it to you guys. So let's start off with, I believe it's pronounced doge. Not sure what happened before this, not sure what's happening after this, but doge, I just see a spike down, okay? And I think that's going to happen in between 2024 and 2028, probably 2027-ish. That's all the information I got from that, okay? And also it seemed like a better option on the few options I wrote on this graph. That seemed like the best or the second best one. And then we have mystery line and mystery line, okay? I don't know the names of this coin. The name, it's one coin, okay? And I don't know the name of this other like red one here that is not doge. It's something that either starts with a V, a T, an E, possibly an A, but it gives me Jurassic vibes. It might be called Jurassic because it has something to do with pterodactyls and volcanoes. The vibe of it, okay? Just the vibe of it in my head. And I don't know the name of it. So this is probably not going to be very noticeable. It's going to happen before the doge dip, but this dip, we probably won't notice it. You probably won't. I probably won't be paying attention to it at all. This dip here is going to be much more noticeable. So when this happens, that's probably when we can look back at its chart and see that that happened as well to kind of prove this message if you want to do that. But this is going to be even bigger than doge. That's going to happen after the doge dip. Okay, this one's before and then after. So those were the first really 3 pieces of information I got, and then hex came to mind. And there's not a big message here except for the fact that it's very up and down, very volatile, and the starting point and ending point is pretty much the same exact spot. So depending on where you buy and sell, if that's how cryptocurrency works, in the dips you can make a little bit of money, lose a little bit of money. I don't think, I want to say I don't think there's much risk with it, but I feel like the risk just isn't really worth the reward, if that makes sense, unless you know how to do this and buy it and sell at the right times. But doge and this mystery Jurassic type vibe coin, if you buy before and then sell right before the dip, I feel like you can make money with doge and the mystery coin. But hex, I don't see any major spikes with when I got this message. Same thing with the next one, shiba. the only noticeable difference that I kind of felt for Shiba, and this is like the main Shiba. I think there's like baby Shiba, daddy Shiba, I don't know, just main Shiba, Inu, Shiba Incorporated, I'm not sure. But the main Shiba coin, the ending point is higher than the starting point, unlike Hex, and I think it's even more volatile than Hex, and that's really my only observation with it. Yeah, and then down the line that's green that's at the bottom, um, I'm gonna use the term bottom feeders. And I'm sorry if that's offensive, if you guys have any corgib or safemoon coin, and I'm sorry that I put them in the same category. I feel like that's pretty offensive, but that's just how I intuitively saw this and felt the need to write this. Okay? It's like Shiba and Hex in the sense that I don't see any major dips, but this I just kind of see going overall down in time. Really, I see all of them down eventually in the long, long run, years down the line. But I don't see a major dip for Corgi B or Safe Moon. I just get the sense that those aren't good coins to invest in. You're not going to make much money. I get the term bottom feeder. So that's just my honest psychic truth, okay? Next, I just want to talk about Bitcoin, okay? Because I saw just this is like a small scale of Bitcoin, is just like a peak like that. It starts and ends kind of at the same spot in the bottom, but it peaks. And for some reason, it's kind of as Doge is taking its dip too. Um, but then I could see like part of this line zoomed in, and it was just very volatile. So this is really just like, let me edit this. It's like wavy, but overall up and then down. Yeah. And that's it for all of like the coins. I'm really not sure if bybit is a coin or not, or Binance, but at first I saw bybit and I just saw this straight line. So I got the sense that it wasn't a coin, but it was something that I should mention really quick. And then same with Binance. Let's not look at this yet. Let's just look at Bybit on top and then Binance underneath. I saw this just both straight lines. I got the sense that they weren't coins because they weren't with this other graph that I drew. And Bybit was above Binance for some reason. I don't know if that means you can make more money on it. It's easier, it's better. For some reason it was on top and Binance was on the bottom. And then I saw them switch to Binance being on top and Bybit being underneath it. So I don't know if right now or in the near future Bybit's going to be for some reason better, and then years down the line, like 2025-ish, Binance will surpass Bybit and be better for some reason. It has to be about making money, I would think, because I assume that this is what this chart is about. I'm not really sure, but I felt the need to deliver that message. So I'm going to try to hold this up with no glare for a second. And I know that my whiteboard is like marble toned, so there's like all these black lines. That's just my whiteboard itself. So sorry about that. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, I never do any videos like this, but I really just felt the need to because the information would not go away until I did it. And I do want to say that some other coins that have the word like moon or safe and things like that in it, I would put down with the safe moon and the corgi bee for some reason. But those were the only coins I got. I know there's a bunch of other coins out there. Like, once again, I am not into crypto. I don't know anything about cryptocurrency really. But those ones, for some reason, just popped in my mind to share this message with you guys. So I do hope you enjoyed it. Don't take it seriously or literally, or for any financial advice, just entertainment. I think me slurring my words is the cue to stop talking right now. I was gonna film a video on like divine femininity and masculinity, but for some reason when I was in the shower that just had to come through. So yeah, love and light, and the hybrid children are coming soon.